When suing either someone or a company, it can be used in a normal or an abusive way. One infamous case is Roblox being sued for prioritizing profit over safety, but it's an uncommon case for railroads. One of the most recent cases is Union Pacific suing the family-owned trucking company, but then for them to counter-sue Union Pacific for the most stupid reasons. But what if I were to tell you that a railroad sued an airline for its name? Yep, this is a hotel of Northern Pacific Airlines. Founded in May 2021, the Corvus Airlines was a charter airline and a former low-cost carrier with their headquarters in Anchorage, Alaska. Sorry if I butchered that. The airline has 4 airports to arrive or depart, which were Ontario International Airport, Harry Reid International Airport, Reno Tahoe International Airport, and the Nashville International Airport. As for the fleet, it contains the first 4 Boeing 757-200s, some de Havilland Canada DHC-A-100, and a 300, with a total of 9 planes. They plan to acquire more with a total of 12 aircrafts on the roster, but that didn't happen. Before starting operations, at some point, they changed their name to the Northern Pacific Airlines. Now it seems nothing at first, but for all railfare subscribers, the Northern Pacific was also a Class 1 freight railroad before merging with the other railroads to become Burlington Northern in 1970 and became Burlington Northern Santa Fe in 1995. The Northern Pacific Airlines went undetected until October 2022, when BNSF finally noticed the airline and filed a trademark infringement lawsuit against them for using the name Northern Pacific. Even with the lawsuit, they managed to gain full FAA authorization to launch flights and commence operations on July 14, 2023, with the first flight taking off at Ontario International Airport, Ontario, California, to Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas, Nevada. On August 28, 2023, it was issued a preliminary injunction to cease the name and was rebranded to New Pacific Airlines with suggestions from their employees. Although they had an option to appeal, but they didn't do that. But it had not received approval for the change, so when buying tickets, the old name would still be displayed. Unfortunately, the downfall came. The airlines ended all remaining scheduled flights in April 2024 and only focused on charter operations. But on November 26, 2025, they ceased operations. While this airline didn't stick around long enough, it is an interesting story of how a railroad company sued an airline just for its name. Hello everybody, West Coast over here. Sorry for the short documentary. I did say it's a short tale. I've been looking to do something to do these documentaries, cause I just kind of feel like it. This is very interesting story that stuck out to me because it is a funny story of how BNSF sued an airline just for the predecessor railroad's name Northern Pacific used. Anyways, I'm gonna be out for the rest of the winter break because I'll be heading to another country to spend both Christmas and New Year's. And it's the first time I spent both Christmas and New Year's outside of the United States of America. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Do the stuff, like and subscribe. And oh wait, hold on. Before I go, I encountered a little incident. Around maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, as I was scrolling for YouTube, I have received a notification that I have received a sorry. Back to the story. I received a community guideline strike from YouTube about a video that went undetected for 2 to 3 years, and that video is about oh god, how do I explain this? This is basically like AW train, just poofing someone. somehow it went undetected for like 2 to 3 years until now, which is kind of strange. But also, yeah, it's kind of strange that some like a video like I made just by threatening someone just went undetected for like years and stuff until now. I have no idea if this is an AI or a actual human worker that saw this, but either way, it shows that either videos that like threaten somebody, it can like stay up for long enough, and that's, well, it kind of shows how bad YouTube AI moderation is, or if that moderation that saw my video is either AI or human. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say here is moderation is really bad at the moment for YouTube. I mean, like videos like these are like just stay up on the platform for like, young audiences to like see, and they can stay up there for like, more than like 3 years and stuff. So yeah, that's a little incident I encountered. Luckily, it's the first one. I took a training, and I completed the training, and the warning will be removed on March 16th. March 15th, 2026. At the time of this voice recording, it's 5:04 a.m. on Monday, December 15th, 2025 in Hawaii. So that's gonna be like 3 months, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 months. So the warning will temporarily be staying up there. In my old idiot way, I just tap appeal, knowing that they will reject it, and 3 minutes later they rejected it. No big surprise and stuff. So yeah, I have no idea what was my young self doing back then, but I know this is getting a little bit longer, but I just want to explain this short story. Back when I was like maybe 12 or 13 years old, I actually used to be in some sort of a YouTube war. Basically, what a YouTube war is, it's just like channels from opposing sides just make like like random videos of like vehicles like hitting something, and they'll just like display like the channel name and stuff, and yeah, that's like basically what happened. I generally don't remember that much from that war, but I did remember making those 2 videos. One I talked about, and the other one kind of stayed up, but I had to delete it just in case if something similar happens. And I don't want to get a first strike. You know what? If everyone stuck around long enough before April 28th, 2022, should know the full story on that day, and I really don't want to talk about it. Anyways, I talk too much about this. Oh yeah, for the locomotive models I saw, I promise I'll get that video up at some point. It's just gonna be halt a little more longer in there, and yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, anyways, I talked too much about this. The video is extended long. Yeah, do the basic, like and subscribe, comment of what any other stories I can talk about, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, I guess.